Now, in the previous video, we discussed the special order list when we're looking at this locating invoice to make sure we don't have any open invoices. But in this video, we're going to cover a little bit more detail about the locate invoice control itself and some of the things that you can use this for. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to leave this on open, for example, and we're going to change. We've got this set to part sale, and we can quickly see how many open part sale tickets we have. We can also get the employees to come in and choose their own name and go through and void out the invoices that they have open in the list to keep this thing clean. So that's something that they really ought to be doing every day, is checking their own list to make sure. And again, they're just going to do the same thing you're doing, clicking on open part sale and picking their name. Now, another thing that we can do with this locate invoice control is I want to actually go over to our service tickets. And service is the only ticket that actually moves into what we consider a complete state. That's where open is where we're still working on it. Complete is the work's done, but the customer hasn't come to pick it up. Processed is that they've picked it up. Well, one of the things that I'm really interested in is how many completed service tickets do we have out there. These are things customers really ought to be coming to pick up. And right now we have 109 of them. The green ones let you know that someone in the dealership has called them. And again, there is a call sheet inside of Lizzy, and you can get to it in the service manager section as to how to actually do that. But there's a process for calling completed service tickets just like there is for special orders. So we want to make sure that the employees are following those processes so that you can easily and quickly see what it is they're doing and who we haven't called and who we have. Now, another thing we can do is we can come over here and tell it to show us our open service tickets. Now, we can get to this on the service list as well, but this is a really quick way to see how many open service tickets we have in the company so that we can go and deal with that appropriately. Also, we can go to major unit quotes. This will tell us how many open quotes we have out there. So, you know, quotes can sit around forever. It's really up to you whether you want to leave them open forever. It's not hurting anything. But the one thing that we do want to look at are major unit sales. We really shouldn't have very many of these because any unit that is attached to a major unit sale cannot be sold by anyone else in the company. So it is literally locked to that invoice, and no other invoice can be created with that unit. So we probably want to try to keep the major unit sales invoices to a minimum. So the big point in this video is that by using the locate invoice control, you can get a really good view as to what kinds of things are going on in the sales department, in the parts department, and in the service department without jumping around to different parts of the program.